Hey guys, back again. By now, the first video I put up this morning has been viewed a few times, and apparently I was not awake as I wanted to be, so I might have said some wrong things, such as comment that Kendall had made in the store. I admit I misinterpreted it. Seems she was having some problems with Facebook, other people, and she was talking to her friend about that, and I heard the wrong thing at the wrong time, taken completely out of context. So that was not actually directed at me. It was actually directed at some old friend of hers. We were screwing around one night. Actually, it was Friday night, I think, or Thursday night. Yeah, Thursday night, and we found out that Facebook had added a feature called live streaming, where you could record your own little live stream, and she was recording me while I was playing Creativerse, and we said some things that apparently it offended somebody. She got some nasty messages over it. Blah 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 blah. Please put the big girl panties back on. Your stuff's hanging out. We don't want to see your drama in our life. And that was pretty much what that was about. Oh, wow. This little exit sign right here. From where I'm sitting while recording, it actually looks like a white angry creeper face. So yeah, and then my other video is popping up soon about my interview, and unfortunately I just received an email, and I was not actually selected for the position, which really, it hurts right here. That would have been an awesomely fun job to do, but just wasn't in the works, apparently. So yeah, there's that. So I'm gonna redouble my efforts. I've got a couple other job leads for here in town. Nothing I really want to. I got an open security position in another town up the road. Honestly, I don't know if I really want to do security anymore. Sure, I got 6 years. Sure, I could be a manager if I wanted to be. But, yeah, no. I'm going to look at some more work from home work. And try to stick that out and see where it goes. Not much else going on. I just had it. I went over to my dad's shop because I'm working on replacing a window crank. Needed a screwdriver, little to take out one, replace it with a new one that I got yesterday because it's too long. At first I thought, oh well, you can just cut, and then I looked at it and I was like, well, crap. The splines that it needs to go into are right at the tip, and it's like, shit. I couldn't replace that if I wanted to, so I'm gonna take one off next to our kitchen sink. It's usually to open the kitchen window. I'm gonna take that one off. I'm gonna put the new handle on it and put the other one up next to where Kendra sits, so she can open and close her window whenever she wants to when it gets too hot or too cold. So I was over there getting a screwdriver, and I seen this delivery truck, and took the first delivery of an engine at my dad's shop, and I'm feeling kind of proud. So yeah, that's where I'm at. Probably go record some Creativerse video. Maybe a couple of shell shocks. Maybe I'll actually do the little in picture, so it's like, oh, I'm playing, and there's my photo. Oh man. The last video was titled Fallout 4 Forever. War Never Changes. And so before I had my freak out and deleted everything, and of course now I've got to wait for Bethesda's mod support to reinitialize with my Xbox after reinstalling. And I had started building this house, the first settlement. I went through and I just cleaned out everything, and then I started building up with some of the Vault-Tec contraptions workshop stuff. And so I built a warehouse, my own little space, lighting all over the place. Of course, since I have had mods, and I'll have to put the same mods back in. Out around the corner, I've got this fucking huge nuclear reactor with like permanent power. And I've just got everything wired all the way around, fucking street lights. I've got like over 200 water running constantly, fucking in-ground purifiers, industrial purifier, fucking all the stuff. And the next thing I would like to try to do, because it's a new character, so I have to work my way up, and I'm doing survival mode with mods. Always a cheater. Although the one thing I noticed is, after I built this settlement, I started walk-offs to do the quests, and the first thing I did was, something shot me in the head, and it's like, boom, you're dead. What? I was at full health and power armor. How am I dead? I was like, oh, that's not going to happen anymore. So I turned on God mode. Infinite AP, so that way sorry, I had a scratch on the side of my foot here. So yeah, that's that. And the next thing I really want to do, and I'll probably just do it down the road from the main settlement at the first other workshop you get, the Red Rocket camp. I'll probably throw some walls and a single door around it. A couple little turret emplacements in different spots around it. And then I'm going to set up, once, as my level goes up and I get the little side things that I need to do it, I am going to turn that into a factory setting where I can dump in junk and auto-craft items, ammunition, all the good stuff. You know where I'm going with this. Fucking ammunition storage, fucking ammunition crafting. So yeah, that's what I want to do next. I want to see what it's like to have a full-size factory. And then I've played around with the elevator. The only thing that I think is a little downside with working with with Vault-Tec's system of building your own areas is the downside of like doors. You build everything. You slap a door in, and you're like, crap, I forgot to do this or this and this inside, and you can't open doors while in the creating mode. And then I put in a rolling door, put in a switch. It's like, oh yeah, rolling door. Oh, I remember now. So when I first did it, before I started everything, I had put out, I had spawned in a couple of power armors in these power armor stands. I come back after doing a bunch of stuff, and they're gone. Just poof. I don't know if it's a glitch or something like that, but they were gone. I don't know if, a couple of settlers walked up and go, ooh, power armor. I'm going to just jump in that thing and walk. So now they're gone. So I spawned in a couple of, out of the Far Harbor expansion, I dropped in a couple of Vim branded, I think one was the Red Vim and the other one was Vim Refresh armors, and just parked those there in it. Powered them up so they had little lights and everything going on them. I think what I'm going to end up doing with that is I from my legit pre-mod game, I had in this area, and I had like 10 or so armors just all the way around that I'd found, painted, different models, all this different stuff. And I want to do that again. The only downside is, since I'm playing survival mode, I basically have to drop a marker where it's at, walk my happy butt all the way back to my settlement, park the armor, I'm actually thinking of creating an armor room, and then locking it off. So, you know, you go into creative mode, you park your armors in, you put creative mode and put a wall there so they can't get, nobody can get in and steal them. And then I'm going to end up putting up on podiums each set of armor. So when you walk up to this, say you're a raider and you're like, oh, I'm going to raid that place right over there. It's really nice, swanky. You start walking up, it's fucking Iron Man land, fucking armor stands all the way across, just power armor sitting there. It's like, do you really wanna? I mean, come on, man. Do you really wanna? It looks like there's 10 people there and there's 20 armors. Yeah, no. I am thinking of... Boom. Rocket. Then I'm also playing around with a junk mortar and a couple of things like that. But, I have one other thing to clarify. Me and Kendra have a lovely life. I couldn't ask for a better woman. I don't think I'd ever be able to honestly ever find somebody better than her. I don't think there is anybody better than her. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now, guys. Getting ready to go in, do some housework, clean some stuff up. So yeah, I will. I'll get this uploaded. All you happy viewers, you go check it out. I have realized, Kendra told me the other day, that I could do Xbox gameplay videos because Windows Smart Glass for Xbox One puts the game on the laptop, and once it's there, then I can just use screen capture and capture while I'm playing. Yeah. Alright guys, I'll talk at you later. Love you.